Alright, what's up everyone, and welcome to this YouTube video. Pretty much today I wanted to talk about why you should not give a fuck about what people think about you. And this is going to be primarily towards, well, anyone really, but young people, because usually people my age tend to care a lot about what other people think. So the first main thing is the fact that you generally live once, and like, I mean, no, you live every day, but you die once. The fuck? But my point by that is the fact that like, people are so worried about the opinions of others like all the time, like just all the time, like 24/7. My brain has just gone blank. What I want to ask you is, are you living for yourself or for other people? Now nowadays people may have a cool idea or something and they won't go ahead and proceed it because you know, they're just too scared about what other people think. Now this can be many things. Again, like in my case, a good example is, you know, starting an Instagram page, or like generally just starting something for yourself, and too busy people just get caught up in the thoughts and being, you know, caring about what other people think. So you should generally go after what you want. Now the reason why I want to talk about this is the fact that a lot of people, especially my age, they care so much about what other people fucking think. Now this can be in many ways, whether, you know, what their parents think about them, what their friends or whatever may think about them, and that could be anything from starting an Instagram page, starting their own you know, some sort of business, going after something they want in life, but then they're too afraid to fail because they think about what other people may think of them. And honestly, this is why I want to ask, are you living for yourself or are you living for other people? Now really, like, this really clicked in my head. It was for me in particular when I left school, because, you know, I'll be honest, there are a lot of things I did in this case, you know, for instance, starting, you know, what I was doing and putting myself out of the comfort zone, especially when I first started my Instagram page, like fucking just posting tensing pictures. Like I understand it, I could never have done that in my in school, because I would care so much about, you know, what other people think. But really, like, I'm here to tell you today that the fact is, like, you just cannot give a fuck about that. Like, at the end of the day, are you living for yourself or are you living for other people? And you know, you just gotta fucking go for it. Like, I know I'm just rambling here and this seems a bit random, but really, like, you're never gonna reach your full potential if you don't just fucking be like, you know, I don't care about what other people think and I'm just gonna go after what I want. And let me ask you, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Like, oh my gosh, like, really, like, what? Because let me tell you one thing, right? People care. Like, people, yeah, sure, you may do something silly, or like, say you start a social media page and you look a bit of an idiot, but like, people may talk about you, but like, they're really not talking to you about you that much. And what I mean by that is the fact that like people, like, you know, everyone thinks, oh my god, everyone, like no one gives a shit. Like, really, trust me. Like, yeah, sure, when you make it big, like, people will be talking about you, but really, in the beginning, no one actually fucking cares. Like really, it's just silly. But yeah, what I'm trying to say here is just the fact that you really got to put yourself out there, and you should really go after what it is you want to do. Now, again, I'm not trying to be so rah-rah and be like, oh, go after, you know, start that business, it can be as little as, you know, going to the gym, or like, generally going after career path you want. But for instance, you want to do something, but then you're like, oh no, these people are gonna think this, and like just stop that. Ask what you want out of life. And again, it's totally fine to be a bit lost and be like, oh yeah, like I think I may at times come across as like, oh, you need to know what you have to do, but like, really, basically what I'm trying to say is the fact that, yeah, like, especially in your youth, you can fuck up so many times, and this is something Gary Vee always says, but it's really true. Like, people always think, like, as well, you gotta make it like straight on, and that's what I was like trying to prove, like, this whole fake it till you make it, like, fucking bullshit. But, and trust me, by putting yourself out there, whether it be on social media or doing what you enjoy, like, you might be, at the beginning, you might be like, oh, you might be alone a bit and you might not be sure what you're doing, but the best things are to come. Now, I may sound a bit cliche with how, like, you know, how I say that, but really, just trust me, okay? Like, it's fucking crazy, like, when I think about it. Like, again, I'm not trying to fake it and be like, oh, I've met some, like, sure, through social media I've met a lot of people. Mike, who's behind this fucking camera right now, I wouldn't have met him if I wouldn't have put myself out there. But for instance, you know, when I went to London, and like, yeah, I don't know, I might be going to a marketing event in 2 weeks, and it's the fact that, like, with that guy, for instance, probably watching this as well, like, I would never have met him if I wouldn't have been putting myself out there, even though it was fitness content. But you never know what that's going to lead to down the line. So, and again, it's just the fucking beginning with myself. So, but I mean, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but just please, just fucking, just like, whatever, like that thing you keep thinking about, just fucking go for it, man. Like, you know, what have you got to lose? Like, especially if you're dead young. But even like if you're a bit older and you've got a family, and I don't know if you'd be watching me, but if you are, I really appreciate you. But the fact that, like, you just gotta fucking go for it, man. Like, generally, Like, are you gonna really live to like 17? You'll be like, oh fuck, I wish. Like, just fucking do it, yeah? Just fucking do it, yeah? Otherwise I'm gonna come around your house and fucking play. Nah, I'm not actually gonna do anything, but yeah, yeah, guys, I hope you just fucking, that thing in your head, you just play, just fucking do it. Fucking do it. Yeah, sorry. Yo, I'm pissed off. See you in a bit. Thanks for watching.